Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Our detectives followed them. They did some shopping.
Sorry, with both of y'all.
Yeah, you thought you were a man, a big player? You thought you could have two girls at the same time? What was it, a thrill for you or what?
I'm sorry.
Don't touch me.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
It's just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't take the lies.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Yeah, we got it right now. They're heading south.
I'm tired of the excuses.
This is something that I've got to know.
They're together right now. There they are. Let's go.
What's up, homie? Who are you, homie?
How did you do this to me?
Man,
Stop!
Ow! Stop!
Stop!
You better get right with God.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Welcome. I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for watching this installment of Cheaters. Allow me to introduce Iliana Sanchez, a young woman with suspicions about her boyfriend's activities at work. Ready to put an end to her speculations, Iliana employs cheaters to act on her behalf.
Iliana Sanchez, age 31, an office worker worried that her boyfriend is not ready for married life.
I don't think it's a phase. I just think that, well, he's told me that he's lived alone all his life and he's trying to get used to having somebody to come home to. He's not used to calling, saying he's going to be late or he's out doing this. I guess you could say that's his excuse, that he's not used to having a permanent relationship, I guess. He's done some things that I don't find normal, like coming home late. Sundays, he'll get up and he tells me, I'm gonna go hang out with the guys, and he's gone all day. He'll do the same thing on his day off. And I guess the big thing that hit me was on New Year's Eve, he told me that he was going out with his friends and left me at home alone for New Year's Eve. If he really loved me, he says he loves me and he cares about me, and we're supposed to get a house and then get married next year. And I don't see that happening because I don't see him making a commitment.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Identity withheld, age 32. A tire repair technician who has difficulty discussing the subject of commitment. Investigation Day 2. With all leads thoroughly examined, Cheaters Intelligence devises a strategic plan of action. All area field agents report to a tire shop where the suspect works as a technician. After sunrise, the suspect, whose identity is withheld, pulls up in front of the store and exits his vehicle. Seconds later, Cheaters agents refocus their attention on an unidentified blonde exiting the passenger side of the car. As if familiar with the suspect's co-workers, the unknown woman waves at someone inside, then hops into the driver's side of the car. Ready for work, the suspect heads inside with coffee in hand as the unknown companion leaves in the suspect's vehicle. In search of more information on the mysterious woman, Cheaters PIs tag along to check the depth of her involvement. After a short drive, the pursuit ends at an apartment complex. Hours later, Cheaters inspectors return to the suspect's workplace just before closing time. With a penchant for punctuality, the suspect's companion shows up just as he clocks out for the day. The two disappear to the companion's apartment to wind down after a long day. Investigation Day 3. The next morning, Cheaters crews revisit the female companion's apartment and quickly discover that the suspect had spent the night. Around mid-morning, the suspect and his companion, now identified as Rosie Castillo, exit her apartment with a well-rested demeanor. Dashing quickly into the suspect's vehicle, the couple advances to a nearby grocery store to pick up some breakfast items. A short time later, the suspect and companion Castillo lug the groceries inside and remain for several hours. By mid-afternoon, the pair finally emerges from the apartment and takes off in the suspect's car. The elusive pair loses the mobile operative in traffic, so Cheater's agents return to companion Castillo's apartment to await their arrival. Perched in an inconspicuous location, Cheater's field crews count the hours before spotting the suspect's vehicle approaching the scene. The duo then enters companion Castillo's apartment, causing Cheater's agents to endure several more hours of anticipation. Finally, the suspect exits the apartment alone. But before he turns onto the main thoroughfare, he stops to put a duffel bag into the trunk of the vehicle, raising even more suspicions. After the mysterious bag has been secured, the suspect promptly departs. Investigation Day 6. An urgent call from headquarters directs Cheater's field operatives to close in on the suspect, who appears to be en route to companion Castillo's apartment. Cheater's assumptions prove accurate as the suspect's vehicle stops at his lover's abode. Not one, but two females, including companion Castillo, exit the vehicle. This recorded phone call demonstrates the suspect's apathy toward his girlfriend, Iliana.
Hey.
What are you doing?
My mom's gonna go to the hospital to go see my cousin.
So are you going to the hospital or are you just gonna...
No, I'm not gonna go to there.
So where...
They're gonna go to Sarah's hospital. I don't know where that's at.
Okay.
I didn't ask. I'll be at Mom's house most of the day, just hanging out until I get my hair cut. If it warms up, I'll get out.
Okay. Call me later.
You gonna tell me you love me?
Of course I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheater's crews return to headquarters after collecting sufficient evidence in the case. Coming up, the confrontation.
With the disgraceful betrayal clearly documented, Cheaters reports the regrettable findings to Iliana. Struggling with her emotions, Iliana prepares to deal with the man who took her love for granted.
Iliana, thank you for being with us this afternoon. I know that quite some time has transpired since you initially contacted us with questions about what was happening in your relationship with We are here this afternoon because our investigators do have information that they've compiled. Are you ready to look at this now?
Yes.
Iliana, on this day of the investigation, we had a detective outside of his employment. He arrived on this morning as he was observed getting out of his car. We also were aware that someone else exited the car with him. He goes into work, and she takes his car from there. This young lady was followed until she arrived at an apartment complex that we were able to later confirm that this was her residence. Later on that evening, she returns, picks up, brings her to her apartment, goes inside for a short period of time, and then leaves. On this day in the investigation, our detectives did observe in the company of this young lady again as he drops them off. The younger of the two exits and goes inside, and then this other girl spends some more time speaking with him before she goes into the house. Iliana, the reason that we do have you here this afternoon, we've accomplished one of the things that we said we would do. The second thing that we can provide you with is an opportunity to ask now, face to face, why he's been dishonest and untruthful with you regarding his whereabouts and his activities. I'm gonna call the detective right now. Gomez, what's up? He's still at work, his car's not back yet. All right, we'll load up and just get in a position that's a little bit more advantageous than we are now, and be on standby. Keep me posted. Good. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Settle down. Yeah. They're starting to clean up right now, and he says she should be here any second.
That's him. Hello? Hey. You're gonna leave in 15 minutes? Okay. Love you too. Okay. Bye.
He just called Iliana and said he was going to be leaving in 15 minutes. Here he comes. Go, go. All right. You want to come
I can go up
outside?
through here. No, here. Who in the hell is that? Huh? Come on, tell me. Tell me what have you been doing? Get back over here. Get back over here.
Wait a minute.
Get him. Don't get him. Go inside.
What is your problem? What are you doing?
No,
Listen.
that's not. Hey, Hey, easy, easy. Don't worry. That's not necessary.
Get over here. Don't let him get inside. Get over here and explain. You're not mad enough to stand up to explain yourself to? You're sitting there in my face. Tell I love you. We're gonna get a house together.
A house together?
Yeah. It's peacefully.
Whatever.
Peacefully.
I ain't gonna explain nothing here. This is stupid here.
Why not?
Who are you?
I'm his girlfriend for the last 2 years.
2 years?
The last 2 years.
And what is your name?
No.
And what is your name?
Yana.
Yana, you 2 years? We've been together for 5 years.
Yeah, some man you are now,
I got you. I got it.
Some man you are.
I got to explain.
Don't come to my house.
I
Don't
got
come and get your over here somewhere. I'll give it to you so you can go
Let me
back.
have it.
Somebody give her all his.
No, you give it to me.
Yeah,
You don't even come to my house. You come to my house, I'm gonna have you arrested.
okay.
Don't call me.
Go.
Nothing
Just go.
at all.
Leave him alone. Don't hit him.
Yeah.
When he hit him,
Yeah,
hit
you
me.
are. I love you. I want to be with you. I'm
He
a
told
lucky
me
son of
that
a
too,
bitch to
baby.
be with you.
Look at all these rings. You got what I got?
I don't want that.
Any that I have?
I don't want
it was
nothing
just
from
wasn't it?
No,
That's
you were the.
No, you were, bitch. I've been with
Easy,
him for 5
easy, ladies.
years.
Between you two.
Let me have
Take
No,
it.
no, no.
Take it.
I want to see.
Yeah, that's who drives your car every day, right? You're nothing but a piece of.
Give
Give me my house key.
I am.
Take it off.
House key?
Private property.
What do you got to say for yourself? I want my house key. Give me my house key. You come to my house, you're going to get arrested. You'll be served with the restraining order.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
Give me my house key. You come to my house, you're going to get arrested. You'll be served with the restraining order.
I'm sorry. With both of y'all. I just.
Yeah, you thought you're a man, a big player. You thought you could have 2 girls at the same time? What was it, a thrill for you or what?
I'm sorry.
Don't touch me. Give me my house key.
He has your house key too?
He has my house key.
Yeah, he has some house keys on all his keychains.
You've been in the situation. I've been in the long-range relationship for 5 years already, okay?
We just need to get her house key.
That's fine. I'll go get it for you.
Okay, would you mind doing that? I'd appreciate that.
Aren't you the girl that was at the apartment one day?
Yes, I was.
You got out in the balcony
That's
and
right.
cussed me out?
That's right.
That was me.
Okay, well, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Obviously, I'm not going anywhere. He's been living with you for 4 months?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all been seeing each other for the last 2 years?
Yep.
Just off and on?
Nope.
Straight 2 years?
Straight 2 years.
Really?
He doesn't have her house key? Yeah, no, he said he doesn't have the house key. Are you sure he has a house key? Because he
Yeah,
says he
that's
doesn't
okay.
have the house key.
I'll change.
There's 2 on there.
There's 2 on there. I'll change my locks.
Just change them like I did. I'm sorry, girl. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
Well, how are
he's
you?
not going anywhere.
He sure ain't coming to my house.
Well, he's not going anywhere, so.
How are you going to get home?
Oh.
Do you need a ride?
Going here. Right. He's not going to get away with none of this. I've been with him the longest. I have an explanation. I want an explanation.
Regardless of who he's been with longer or not, it's just not right
No, it's not.
to
I
be
agree
dishonest,
with you.
especially when you're involving 2 women and presenting yourself as available for a relationship when your future's involved, because I'm sure neither of you want to waste your time
Oh, no.
with someone who's not going to be forthright about their intentions. Do you think you've learned anything going through this experience?
Yeah, I learned not to be so naive and be so, I guess, kind and nice and patient as I have with him.
But if that's who you are,
It's going to be very hard.
would you really want to change that? Would you really want to live life suspicious of everyone and everyone's motives?
No.
Because I think that would almost be a worse sentence than if someone stayed in a relationship with someone who was being dishonest with them. Because then you don't trust anybody.
Right.
And that's a sentence worse than anything that I could imagine.
Following the confrontation, Iliana maintains her focus despite her boyfriend's continued attempts at reconciliation. Coming up shortly, Cheaters uncovers how Iliana proceeds. But now Cheaters revisits the Wilkens case. Andy returns to discuss how his temper overtook him on the night he confronted his girlfriend on Cheaters.
Andy Wilkens, age 29. Andy returns to Cheaters for a discussion about the irreparable damage caused by his spiteful ex-girlfriend.
When we got to the scene, she was in the swimming pool with this guy, and to tell you the truth, it was a slap in the face.
Hey, what's going on? You know you're at my apartment? This is my house?
Whoa, back up there, Chief. Back up.
I want to know what the f is going on. What's going on with you?
Nothing.
After all that we've been through.
Partying again?
I went upstairs to pack her things. She decided that she didn't want to go, but that wasn't going to happen. I'd had enough. I'd seen all I needed to see, and I definitely took more than I ever wanted to from her. You know, the thing was is that her friends actually warned me about her having a drug problem before I ever even let her move into my apartment, but I believed her, so it was time for me to show her the door. I packed her things, and then I got rid of them as quick as I could, which just happened to be over the balcony.
You cheated on me with that piece. That piece of.
Alone. You left
I
me
was
alone.
working, unlike him.
My ass. You're gonna leave me alone? You're gonna try to
I
change me
work.
up? You're gonna leave me alone?
Who supports you?
You're gonna leave me alone?
Who
like
supports
this.
you?
I tried to do it. I wanted to sober up. I wanted to do this, but you can't leave me here alone.
So,
by myself.
because I work, you got to get drunk and you got to get up. All right. You got all your from my house? I hope you do, because it's out.
You know what? Here's your keys. Take the and go. You're gonna try to change me and leave me by myself? No, you're not gonna leave somebody like that. You're not gonna leave a troubled person.
Hey, let your punk ass boyfriend get that!
If I saw Candy, the only thing that I'd probably want to say to her is, thanks for nothing. Because she did nothing but lie to me and put me through a lot of things that really wasn't necessary, because all I was trying to do was help that girl. And she really showed her true colors, not to only me, but to the rest of the country, so good luck.
After the confrontation, Iliana describes her state of mind as very confused, but is glad to be moving her life in a different direction. Happy with her newfound independence, Iliana says that she'll now focus on other things besides relationships with men. With an interest in charitable causes, Iliana states that she will soon become involved in programs designed to help make the world a better place. The suspect says his plan to keep two girlfriends hidden from one another ultimately backfired in his face. The suspect admits he never intended to hurt anyone. He says his constant dishonesty to Rosie and Iliana was only to protect their feelings. His original plan was to slowly end his relationship with Iliana by getting her to break up with him. He says the trouble began when Iliana refused to give up on the relationship, even after he admittedly treated her poorly. Although disappointed with the suspect's behavior, Rosie Castillo says their relationship will continue for years to come. Accustomed to his antics, Ms. Castillo declares that the suspect is very immature and is in constant need of a mother figure.
All done, sir.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you, Mr. G.